What's poppin', gang?
My crew.
We back. What's good, man? What's poppin'? All right, man. So yesterday we had a pretty interesting day. It was Wifey Wednesday. Y'all know I don't be streaming on Wifey Wednesday, bro. I be like, I'm chilling. I ain't doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing, man. But yesterday we had that JID release, and honestly, bro, it was nasty. It was crazy. I had to get into that. I was happy to do it yesterday because I feel like we were one of the first to get to do the reaction, and I was happy we was able to catch a lot, man. I'm really excited about this JID release. It will be dropping tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm not on the road. If I am, we might have to get to it on Monday, which is aching my heart. It's a holiday. I hate when we get these holiday drops because I'm going to be gone for the weekend. But I'm going to try to get it done. If I can't, y'all know I'm going to be on it, man. Shout out to everybody pulling up. What up? I see Manchild in here. I see Hammer in here. I see Koala in the building. What up, gang? Shout out to the whole gang, man. Who else we got in here, man? Mel, Marcel, Noah, Positive Vibes, Tasha, Shay. What up, Tosh? Tosh in the building. Who else we got in here? Everybody, man. Say what's up when y'all pull up. Chastity, what up, Chastity? TG, what up? Make sure y'all say what's up when y'all pull up, man. I want to hear from y'all today. All right, today is a little bit more loosey-goosey. We got a couple of videos we want to get into, but the main topic of today's video, it ain't even the Drake topic. All right? What up, African food? I see a ghost. African food in the building. What up? The main topic of today's video is, like I said, I posted, I made a post yesterday, right? Where I said, you know what, man? The dust has settled, right? The dust has settled a little bit with the beef. We still talking about it because we're mainly talking about the lawsuit. We ain't really talking about any records, anything like that. We've actually seen an interjection of another beef from the West Coast versus Joey, or I mean, however you want to look at that, Rayvon and Joey and Daylight. The dust is settled with that, and now we're getting a lot of this JID music too. So I think it's time to open up the conversation, right? Big three conversation. We had a couple of interesting comments yesterday too about it. I'm gonna go through a lot of these, and we're gonna talk about some of these people that are on this list, and then y'all know we're gonna have the crew big three and starting five, gang. We're gonna have the crew big three and starting five. That's what we doing over here. I got a couple of pictures and names down here. We're gonna move them and put them into the slots. And then I love to get some more opinions from the people that's watching right now. I love to get some names currently, and y'all can throw some names in the chat before we'll get to this topic. This is probably the last thing we'll cover. We got Cole, we got JID, we got Tyler the Creator, we got Kendrick, we got Denzel Curry, we got Rayvon, we got Joey, we got Mick Jenkins, we got Freddie Gibbs, we got Push, BBL Drizzy, Big Sean, and Ab-Soul. So again, if y'all have any other names y'all want to add, throw them on here, and we're going to formulate our own crew big three. The topic is going to come up again at some point throughout this year, maybe even next year. I don't think there is a solid big three, but before some big major publication, and nothing against them, man, because you know nothing against them, but before some big major publication like Complex or somebody else put something together, I want to be one of the ones that makes our own big three, and that's just who we think the big three is. And obviously, I want to hear from y'all too, so stick around for that. Give me some names. You want to throw Malice up there too? Everybody keeps saying ain't no big three, just Kendrick. Check this out. Even on the podium at the Olympics, I don't care if it's Usain Bolt. I don't care if it's the USA winning the gold. There's still a podium. There's still two, and there's still three. Kendrick is on his own. He's number one. Just put him in the number one spot. We'll figure out the rest. I get that. Ain't no big three. It's just Big Me. That's a personal statement from him. It's just Big Me. That's personal. But there's still a podium, and we got to start putting these people in order. Kendrick ain't the only dog. Yeah, right? He ain't the only dog in the fight, right? We got to not I don't want to treat music that way because I see that's being a trend too. I've even had people tell me they're not listening to nothing else. If it ain't Kendrick, they not listening to it. So I'm like, that's not how I'm approaching music, but I respect it, right? All right. We got a couple of videos we're going to get into. We got a video from Chigs talking about this Akademiks story. We got a video from homie over at Fantastic Hip Hop, which we have not reacted to a Fantastic Hip Hop video in quite some time. And then again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into our big three conversation. So y'all ready to get into it? What up, King? What up, J2? What up, Crew Nation? Akeem Ali. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, let me add him. Hold up. Let me add him. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to do that. I'm going to say that there. Do. And then we're going to add him to the list too. All right, look, I appreciate you. Bet we added Akeem Ali over here. All right, cool. And then we'll go ahead. If he deserves a spot. Listen, I'm also doing the big three and a starting five because I feel like the big three kind of started around... The term Big Three kind of came out when LeBron was teaming up with Wade and Bosh. You kind of had an anchor of the team and you had other people that did other things. But outside of the Big Three, there has to be two other names that we can put on the list. So I went ahead and I did that too. So hopefully I want y'all to take this and screenshot it and put it out and do whatever just so we can kind of start making some noise around the Big Three topic. Even if they criticize our Big Three, it don't matter to me. I'm just trying to put something on record that, hey, we at least tried to get some names out there. All right. Crew Nation, what up, Regal? Kendrick, No Malice. We got to add No Malice. Top 10, then round it down. What up, crew? What up, Josh? All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this verse video. Shout out to my dog, Chigs. I know sometimes his opinion be a little off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Chigs, you my dog. You be putting the videos together, but sometimes the opinions be looking a little, yeah. But again, that's the homie, man. So make sure y'all go ahead and sub up over there if y'all haven't done it already. I will put the video in the description. We clipping up all of these videos, like I said, and we'll be putting these out. But let's go ahead and get into this first topic, man. DJ Akademiks destroys Drake over UMG Kendrick defamation lawsuit and calls out his fans. We talked about that yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. We talked about that the day before yesterday. Very, very interesting where this case seems to be going. The judge is looking at both sides of the situation and not necessarily just looking at any particular side, but it looks like this judge is pretty aware of what's going on, asking a lot of questions on both ends. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's do it.
YouTube, Chigs. Get ready. You know what to do, Chigs.
No, Rising Phoenix.
Hey,
Rising
Chigs
Phoenix.
move. Appreciate it.
Who do you want to add? Rising Phoenix. Who do you want to add? That's why I asked. That's not the only people. I asked people to tell me who they want to put on the list. There's not no women for any reason. Just tell me who you want to add.
All the coverage that you've been doing. I've been
Dochi?
watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. Drake and Drake fans are not going to like this one from Akademiks.
Ooh.
Now, this week was the start of Drake's defamation lawsuit versus UMG. The lawyers from both sides are currently in court to see if the case is going to be dismissed. Now, it's one thing to read about the lawsuit, but when you actually see two lawyers in court arguing about words said in a rap battle, it hits different, you guys. Rap battles are supposed to be disrespectful. The point of rap battles is to say the most disrespectful thing to your opponent, kill him with words, and most times that includes making up things about your opponent. And most importantly, there's no lines that can be crossed, which is why a lot of people do not rap battle. People cannot handle somebody talking about their loved ones that passed away. Somebody just...
That's the other thing, bro. I'm high key that kind of person that if I'm dissing you or I'm saying something, I'm speaking on you in a negative light, I'm okay with you talking about me that way, right? I'm okay with going back and forth. But if I don't want the reciprocation of what I'm giving, I'm not going to say nothing. Now, I don't know if it's a ton of people out there like that, but me personally, if I don't want that back and forth with you, I'm just not going to say nothing. And I think that's just smart for people who know that they can't handle that kind of shit because you don't know what they know about you. Like, a lot of people only give you what they want you to know. So if they know more, maybe you don't want to fight with that person. Maybe that's not the one you want to have a war of words with when he know your whole life story, gang. That's how it be, I'm telling you. So it's good. Some people just need to shut up.
Flat out dissing and also disrespecting your wife or even
Facts,
talking about your kids. So it is strange watching Drake actually file this lawsuit for defamation. Drake has been a very active supporter in rap battles, and I believe he's actually went to some rap battles. So
crazy.
You know what to expect. Worst comes to worst, if somebody says something...
But wouldn't that be called into his affiliation with battle rap? That has to be something that they bring up. Aubrey. Yes, Your Honor. Are you not an avid participant in rap battles? Yes, Your Honor. Aren't you on record saying that you study rap battles for a living? Yes, Your Honor. Have you donated money to rap battles? Yes, Your Honor. What the f are you talking about, Aubrey? Come on, bruh.
So foul to you that you deem it out of line, you either try to fight the person or you just excuse yourself from the battle. Never do you actually file a lawsuit and actually take it to the courts. But if you're not used to watching rap battles, it might be a shock to you. Now, last night on the stream, DJ Akademiks did not hold back on Drake and his fans while he was speaking about the defamation lawsuit. Now, we gotta give him credit. Ak has been very critical of Drake and this defamation lawsuit. He's on record saying the lawsuit actually hurts Drake and also warned a lot of Drake fans not to support it. And Akademiks also said that words said in a rap battle should not entitle you to some money. Here's what he said.
I'm sorry to tell y'all. I like Drake. I think that lawsuit's dumb as shit, bro. Like, I don't care what y'all niggas say. I think it's dumb as shit. Like, it's a stupid ass lawsuit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, I would have rather him sue Kendrick. Just sue Kendrick. Like, bro, it's a stupid ass lawsuit. Like, this lawsuit to me is about what could be said to this song. I love diss songs. I like when niggas say, I want to dig your mama up and piss on her, nigga, and bury her again. That's my type of diss songs. I sit here and I listen to the most heinous songs in the world. I'm sorry, calling you a certified pedophile is not worse than Who I Smoke, not worse than any King Von. So I'm sorry, that's the type of songs
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. It's like you have to you can't be. It's like saying I want to box. It's like saying, yo, I'm a boxer. Yeah, I fight niggas. That's what I do. Yeah, I get in the gym. I train. Oh yeah, I hit the bag. I'm on the speed bag. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing pad work. I'm doing mitt work. I'm doing all of that. I don't want to fight though. I don't want to fight. I don't want nobody to hit me. I just want to hit y'all, okay? I just want to hit you. If it's okay for me to hit you and for you not to hit me, then cool. Does that make any sense to anybody, bro? That's like playing a basketball game where only you get the score. That's like playing football and only you can tackle the other team. What? That's like going to a restaurant and the chef just making food for himself. What are we talking about? That don't make no sense, bro.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I think those songs should stop. I'm not. The fuck are you thinking? No. Now, if we're only going on the element of, yo, should Drake still file a lawsuit, but make the point to say you value, like, don't tell me about the nigga calling you a pedophile, bro. Tell me about how you're devalued in your negotiation. Like that, if you want to be transparent with that, be like, yo, they will offer me $500 million, now they offer me 200. And I think they did that. I want to hear y'all fight that out. That's cool. I ain't got no problem with that. But I
respect, right? Let me hear that argument. Because him calling you a PDF is not, you've been called worse, bro. You had a dude out your child that you were hiding. You were hiding a child. And he's told on you. You ain't take him to court. You ain't take him to court. Alex, for the dub. Thanks for the coverage. Can't wait for the clips talk, bruh. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. I appreciate you so much, Alex. Thank you. Make sure I hit the like button too. Yes, I appreciate you. Yeah, King Hammer. But hey, come on, man. You had somebody out your kid, and now you talking about, man, you said these nasty things about me. I'm gonna sue you. What? Come on, bro.
Love this songs. I love when niggas say the worst thing about a nigga. I like when a nigga say, yo, I want to kill your whole family. I want to see. I love when people be like, yo, I'm gonna smoke you and your dog. That's what I like. I'm sorry. These are what I like. I'm sorry. I told you. I think Kendrick should have performed Not Like Us 20 times. I've been in Toronto. What you talking about? I love this music. I love indictment music. That's my type of shit. So I'm not gonna change this. I'm not changing how I feel about diss songs for Drake. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'm telling you this. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bruv, he has some valid points, but his valid points are not going to be what the fans are going to champion. Respectfully, if Drake lost out on $200 million, it's none of our business. He's not telling us how much he raps about it, but we're not in his contract negotiations.
Right.
That's for him to fight about. That's not for fans to rally around.
You know what I want to see, though, which I think is pretty open information. I just probably am like, nah, I'm probably a little too lazy to do it as far as like how much he's made album over album. Like I want to see if there's any decline in his album and revenue he's made over each album. Because if he was already losing money before he got to this is to cover up the fact that my sales have been low. I just don't know that, right? Like, and this is me just spitballing, right? Like, what happened? So now it wasn't that bad, but Act brought up Nipsey instigating Ass Ninja, because there was no lies told with Dear Adonis, maybe. Yeah, no lies told at all, bro. Clips talk. We should all get in Discord. Real name is Clarence. Sounds like Act accepting he's never getting that interview. It could be that too. It could be that too. It totally could be that. It could be that. It could be that he understands maybe I'm not going to get that interview, right? Somebody said free Renee. What happened with that? My bad. I was just looking to see if anything happened there.
No matter if he wins or loses, he is not going to change the outcome of the battle. Why the fuck do we care? I don't care. What I care about is that when niggas is rapping versus each other, they can say you a bitch.
Yes.
I wish your mama died. I wish I could kill you and your grand. Yes, I like that type of music. If you don't like it, sorry, okay? But I like that shit. I just don't like. I don't want to hear, oh, he called me a pedophile and he defamed me. I don't want to hear that. Now, if you want to argue that this whole thing that the company tried to devalue you in a negotiation, I would love to see how that goes because I've never seen that being argued on a big level. But the only reason I care about that being argued is that I'm going to be up in your business finally. I would love to see what those contracts, we don't know what Drake contract looks like. He told us he got $400 million. We don't know. We heard it on a fucking third quarter call in like 2021 from Lucian Grange. We don't know though. So I would love to be up in your business, but brother, like, I'm sorry. Like, there is no recourse. Like, the Kendrick battle is over. It's over, my nigga. It's over, bro. Like, it's over, bro. Like, it's over. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to hear there's no lawsuit, bro. So, like, this lawsuit is like, there's grounds for it. There's grounds for it. I'm not saying it's not grounds for it. It's just that you're a fan. What the fuck do you care about if Drake get $1 billion? I don't even think there's grounds for a lawsuit. There's not grounds for a lawsuit. I mean, I guess, but bro, that's like working at a job and not getting a raise because you underperformed. We all been on a performance improvement plan before in here, guys. I mean, let's just be real. Like, we've all had that conversation. Listen, things are not looking good. Okay. You know, this previous year was not the best for you or us. Now, I know we typically give you, anywhere between 2 and 5% of an increase, but this year looks like we're actually going to have to cut back
on that 2 to 5%, and we are excluding the Christmas party. Yeah, we're not doing that either. Come on, bro. They have grounds to do this. If you underperformed, if that's what it is, I'm assuming that there's underperformance there. I'm assuming that. I'm assuming that going forward, he's going to underperform. But I think that's his point, right? His point is, I'm going to underperform because he's got people thinking I'm a PDF. Come on, bro. What if everybody believed that he beat on his queen? What if we believe that? What if the other? So you saying that his lies were just better than yours? Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand. So over it, not much, but wanted to support. Shout out to my dog for the 5, gang. Thank you. I appreciate you. Why the change of heart for him? I'm kind of wondering that too. I wonder why he's deciding to approach this the way he's approaching it. Somebody just said maybe he's realized that he's not getting that interview, but I don't know. Thank you.
Or 200,000, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Like, be a fan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this idea.
What up, Gail?
My thing is that if you support Drake winning like a fucking lawsuit against of defamation in a diss song, you better never tell me you're jacking no diss songs again. It's over.
Ever.
Because the diss songs I like, not like us ain't that disrespectful compared to them. I like when King Von said, like, yo, I kill a nigga and dig him up until that nigga die again. I'm like, yes. Yes. That's what I love. I'm sorry. So again,
I don't necessarily, like, y'all know how I feel. Like, I love hip hop. I love music. I'm not a major fan of the drill. Real name is Clarence. But it's 10 gifted. Make sure y'all say thank you to the homie. Real name is Clarence, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you for gifting those memberships. If you got one, make sure y'all say thank you to the homie in the chat. I appreciate you. I'm not a major fan of like the murderous music. Like, I'm a fan of freedom of speech, but I don't really love that part of it either. But it kind of just lets me know like where his like mental is with like, I love that. I don't love that at all. When I hear it, I'll be like, damn, bro. We talking about real people. And not to mention, now you guys may not know this. 200 people, 70 likes, run it up. I appreciate you. You guys may not know this because y'all ain't from around here. Yesterday was another, they're actually classifying it as a mass pew pew, okay? Here in Chicago, River North, okay? This is off topic from this because he's talking about King Von. That's why I'm bringing it up, which that has nothing to do with that. But anyway, mass pew pew happened last night around 11 o'clock. River North, fam. An area that I've been to several times. There's a lot of shopping up there, but there's a lot of like really nice restaurants. It's a very nice area. It's a very nice area. An album release party for, I forgot the name of the artist. I believe it was a girl too. But 4 casualties and I think like 14 people hit. I don't want to hear about that in no song. Point blank period. I don't want to hear about nobody referencing River North and what happened on those songs. I don't want to hear it. So that's what I'm saying. I don't like that, bro, because it's too real. There's actual lives behind it. Drake
got some gripes, but his gripes is y'all niggas devalue me. I would love to see how that play out, but I'm not going for defamation. I don't think when you diss somebody and you're in a rap battle, I don't think you can defame him. I think you can say anything in the world.
Right. And
yes, something crossed the line, but that's when niggas start getting the shooting. I'm sorry. That's go, bro.
Right. Okay. Now I hear that too. So let's just say this. Let's just say somebody drop a diss record on you and you don't respond. And the way I'm saying is, what I'm trying to get at is the fact that he engaged in a rap battle. Like, if Kendrick had to just drop music and he didn't respond, he didn't say anything, then he's like, bro, I'm not saying shit about you. I'm suing you for defamation. I could almost understand that, even though it's hip hop and I think it's the most horrible thing. You should never do that. But I could almost understand being like, all right, bro, like, I'm not even talking about you, fam. You just in my world for no reason. But the fact that you engaged in a back and forth and then suing, it just doesn't make any sense.
Bro, and Yes, something crossed the line, but that's when niggas start getting to shooting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's just how I go, bro. That's when niggas get to shooting. I'm sorry. There is lines in rap battles, but it's never, all right, I'm going to the lawyer. It's usually, I'm going to do something about it. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. What do y'all want me to tell y'all? Yo, I know I got mad Drake fans in here, but I'm not gonna tell y'all what y'all want to hear. Not on this lawsuit shit. I'm not gonna tell y'all what y'all want to hear. Y'all really want me to sit here and I've covered Chicago for years and tell y'all that I think that if a nigga says something that's defamatory on a record, he should get billions of dollars from a record label? You think that I'm going to say that? Nigga, I enjoyed when niggas was smoking on Tuka for years. Not me, I never did it.
Oh, I'm finna say, bro.
Every time that came, I'm like, damn, the song is lit. Should Tuka's mom get $5 billion? We got it. You see, this is my only problem with Drake fans. Y'all logic stop at Drake.
Ooh.
My thing is it goes across the whole board. Ooh. If Drake should get money for just defamation, again, he has other clauses I think he should get money for. Yo, you put my house on. Yo, you recklessly endangered me as my own label.
But wasn't where he lived public knowledge? Wasn't that always a thing? Like, his house was always public knowledge. I didn't think that he outed his house like it wasn't, people didn't know where he lived at. You outed where I live. Everybody knew where you lived. Come on, bro. I can't even understand how these are, like, this is actual.
Put my house on.
Discuss.
Yo, you recklessly endangered me as my own label by putting my house as a cover art. My house got shot up. That's damages. I 100% believe Drake should get some bread for that.
Really?
I just don't believe words in a rap song means you should get money. Because Drake ain't the first nigga that's been lied on, and yes, it was a fucking lie.
But his house got damaged. You have to be able to prove that the damage was caused by I mean, did they spray paint Not Like Us on his house or something like that? Was that a thing, or am I bugging? You have to be able to prove that those people came there from hearing the song or whatever. Just because your house got vandalized don't mean it had nothing to do with that. Earth 1, Earth 2. Don't make sense to me.
Ain't the last nigga, and I'm telling you it's gonna keep happening. So I'm asking you, if Drake should get whatever bajillion dollars you think he should get, because he was called a certified pedophile, and he's not suing Kendrick, he's suing UMG. If he should get that for defamation, what should Tuka's mom get for niggas basically using her son as literally the new definition of Reggie? Y'all can't only create a carve out only for Drake. And if any Drake fan in here sits by and says, yo, this is the first time this has ever happened in hip-hop. This has never happened before. This is a one-of-one case. This is why we're thinking like this. You're a fucking liar. So then I'm asking you to extrapolate. So if Drake gets paid, you think everybody else should get paid, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you think everybody else should get paid, that means niggas shouldn't be dissing niggas no more. Or lying on dissing. Half of all diss songs are lies. You didn't know that? Are you dumb?
That's like saying,
I fucked your bitch.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that's why Biggs Estate should get, or Faith should get some paper because Pac said he smashed. That don't make bro, come on, dog. No.
Dumb? That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. You niggas started with a lie. You do know this, right? Imagine if Biggie was just like, all right, man, fuck this. I ain't even rapping back, man. I'm suing this nigga, man. It's over, man. Bro, no.
Very American.
Make up a lie about him too. Now, if you see me and you want to get busy, that's on you. I don't give two fucks. But half of rap battles are lies. Jay-Z was lying about Nas. Nas was lying about Jay-Z. Bro, they fact-checked both of them diss songs. Takeover and motherfucking Ether. Lies all over the place. They were lying. Most of them lies are defamatory. I showed you first tech on tour with Large Professor. Then I heard your album about your tech on the dresser. Nigga, I sampled your voice, but you was using it wrong. Nigga, I know who I paid. Searchlight, like there was just lying all over the place. It was mad lies. So now we have to start to, it's bigger than Drake. Anytime you tell a Drake fan that, they don't like it. This is bigger than Drake. Do you like rap battles?
Bro, why the switch up though? Why the switch? Bro, he is doing acrobatics though. This is kind of crazy. The switch up. Be like, bro, it's bigger than Drake. It is. And that's the reason why he can't. That one lawyer was talking about him possibly getting a settlement. I think that would be the worst thing, bro. It would be the worst thing. I don't think that he should win anything. It's a rap battle, fam. You engage in a rap. And here's the thing. If they can prove, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, right? So I can't say this. I'm not a lawyer. But if they can prove that he understood, it's like signing a waiver, bro. Like we're gonna have to sign waivers for rap beefs going forward. Listen, I'm gonna sign a waiver that you can't sue me. If you knew, and you said you studied rap battles for a living, why would you engage in something that you would understand to be disrespectful and defamatory? We gonna need waivers for rap battles. Hey, send the waiver over to him. We not engaging until you send the waiver back to us. Can somebody please create the rap battle waiver for Drake for me? Somebody just send it to me, and I need somebody to create the rap battle waiver. I need somebody to create it because we need that to be viral.
Do you like when people diss each other? Well, here's the truth. Half of the things they say are false, are defamatory. Should they be entitled to large sums of money from UMG if they put that song out? If you say, oh, of course. Well, don't listen to rap diss songs anymore, and don't tell Drake to ever rap battle again. Don't tell none of these niggas to rap battle that you like, because what comes with rap battles is lies.
Now, this is why I told you guys last week that a good amount of Drake fans are not hip-hop fans.
Right,
they're only fans of Drake and whatever Drake does. Mm-hmm. They'll follow Drake to any genre of music, Afrobeats, pop, EDM, because once again, they're not fans of hip-hop, they're only fans of Drake. Now, Drake fans were not too happy with Akademiks after this critique of Drake. Some Drake fans says, and they wonder why Drake refuses to meet him in person. I hope it stays that way. Whole time, Drake fans don't even like Akademiks. Now, even though Akademiks has voiced his disdain for the lawsuit, I'm actually curious if this time Drake is going to react to it. Lately, Drake has been very outspoken towards anybody that's criticizing him. So let's see if Drake is going to keep the same energy with Akademiks. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Ak's criticism?
I don't think he can speak on it. I don't think he can. I wouldn't speak on anything to do with this case. I mean, unless all he says is you're a goof. I don't think he should speak on it. But I do think it's very interesting, kind of the switch that we've seen and that we see in Akademiks with the way he's talking about. He's just not riding for Drake. And the thing is, it's just common sense. What we believe to be common sense is like a betrayal to that side, which is weird as hell. But anyway, man, let me know how y'all felt about that one, man. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all go over to Chiggs' video, hit the like button on that one too, man. All right, like I said, we are going to get into this big three topic too, man. I kind of want to get straight into this, to be honest with you. I kind of don't even want to do this other video. No, let's just do it. All right, we got a fantastic hip hop video we're gonna get into. I haven't seen one of his videos in a while. I'm honestly just here to see if it's still just all hate or if he is gonna give us any other information. So shout out to Fantastic Hip Hop, man. This one dropped yesterday, so let's go ahead and hit the like button on this. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody. We got 215 million people in the chat, 90 likes. Let's run it up. Let's get 100 likes in the stream. Again, we're gonna be getting to that the big three conversation that we're gonna be having here. I was asked to add Doechii. Remember to stick around so you guys can definitely let me know who you want to add to the list. And we are going to be kind of putting these names up here and seeing where they should fall, man. So this should be a very good conversation. A lot of good comments over here that we want to kind of get to. So stick around. Let's go ahead and get into this video.
To Drake. Well, if you were ready to watch... Now, when it comes to Drake, well, if you were ready to watch one of the most important videos I have ever made, and after what Drake is pulling in his lawsuit already,
the video is called "This Is the End." Now, when it comes to Drake, let's go.
In his way slightly, things are about to get a lot worse than
hold on to him.
expected. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And now, as I am serious about this, there is no catch, and what Drake is doing is starting to and is only going to get a lot worse for the entire landscape of hip-hop, from actual rappers all the way to people covering it to fans. Again, I am not kidding when I'm saying this is one of my most important videos ever. Make sure to leave that like so everybody can see what's going on here, who is responsible for it in the first place, and maybe if we all know what is happening and actually call it out, who knows, maybe some good can come out of this. And now, with all of that said, well, when it comes to lame old Morgan Wallen loving loser Lawbury, I'm just gonna be honest, when it comes to the Drake lawsuit,
Morgan Waller loser loving Lawbury, nasty work.
When it comes to the Drake lawsuit and how it is progressing, the fact that people are now sitting in rooms and trying to rip up hip-hop culture all to protect one person while disregarding everything else, well, really with this, it's not just bad or pathetic or embarrassing, but genuinely it's disgusting, and no longer is the clown show that we have seen from this suit just mere words or ideas that are only looming issues but have not had any real impact. But now I'm afraid that the impact has started, and as a result, the idea of hip-hop and the most important facet of this art form and really any type of media is in danger, which is just the plain out idea and concept of free expression.
Right.
And now with this, what we are starting to see as the courtroom drama unfolds is that this is not just being potentially taken away, but it's straight up leaving as a concept and being lost. And again, this is not just affecting one rapper or person out there, but in the grand scheme of the entire spectrum of rap, from Kendrick Lamar to Pusha T to Charlotte.
If they could start manipulating what artists can and can't say, it's over, bro. Like, it's literally over. If they start messing with what you can and can't say, if he wins, it's a domino effect. It's like, bro, now you have to be careful of what you do and say on music, bro. Then it's crafted and tailored. Now, I've already heard that there's like, not fact checkers, but there's like, there's teams of people that listen to the music to make sure that there aren't super like offensive things towards anybody or whatever. Like, there's these people who kind of tailor what music should sound like anyway. This would be terrible.
Charlemagne and Joe Budden to somebody like myself or any other creator or even fan out there. Well, right now, the future of what we do in terms of just the ability to express ideas the way we want,
email it to me.
Well, it's all going up, and the reason why this is, and the precedent that is being set by Drake as the leader in the entire, not just hip-hop or music, but all of the entertainment industry for this pathetic push, is now forming into this principle, which is derived from the most fragile of egos and insecure and weak of people. And what Drake is trying to say in the simplest terms is that due to the fact that people are speaking out about him in a way that is not favorable to his own beliefs and goals, well, as a result of this, he can come after with paperwork whoever the messenger of this is and who may be speaking about these things in the first place. And what Drake really wants to achieve from this, well, is not even just the potential reward of compensation, which is what he is trying to say about this entire Not Like Us case or anything like that, because no matter how we want to put it, well, the issue for Drake, no matter what he has tried to say, has never been about that, because from music streaming still doing pretty well, to him still being able to do all of the cringe things that he has in his lifestyle up to this point, to all of the OVO collabs that have still went down with brands
and
like
bro, he doesn't even have any proof. Like, here's the thing. Well, I mean, he doesn't really have any proof. He hasn't dropped a solo project yet. He dropped a project with P&D. But if he dropped the album and it still did numbers, or he booked a tour and it still did numbers, it's like he's trying to prepare for the other shoe to fall, where it's like, my album didn't sell because of that. My tour didn't sell because of that. And it's like, if he put it out and it still did numbers, this whole charade that he's pulling right now would just like fall to bits, bro. Like, he don't have any proof
in the
yet.
NFL after the beef, which has shown pretty clearly that Drake is not all messed up there, despite what he has tried to convince us. But with all of this, in actuality, we can see that the reward is not monetary for Drake, and in actuality, what he really wants to do is much more disgusting and sickening than that, as he just wants to silence people who doubt him and who are speaking out against anything he does. And again, while this is starting with Not Like Us and the label that put out the track, Well, if he gets this to work, and then the precedent is set that if you are a part of the release of material that is not favorable for Drake, or anybody for that matter, you could be in trouble. Well, again, this can go down a very slippery slope, and considering how petty Drake has been to literally everybody who he has ever had a problem with, if you think the lawsuits are going to stop with UMG, you are mistaken. And now, just to give this a little more context and really understand this from a bigger lens.
All right, so
just
check
like
this.
The guy they all look up.
So if he sues UMG and wins, does he then go and sue the NFL and then sue the NBA for everybody who played not like us? It's, oh my God, bro. The domino could be nuts. I'm just hoping that it doesn't get that far.
Up to, and who Drake and Morgan probably want to play for with the way they are moving and the ideas and rhetoric that they are putting out. Well, what has been going on there ever since the person who I am not going to mention by name was able to call out major networks and platforms for speaking out against him in a way that goes against the ideas that he wants to push? Well, now after this guy won the first one, all of the major networks are in similar matters with suits and paperwork, and it's creating a further mess where now other people are trying to do the same thing within the lane, all because their fragile egos don't like being called out by networks and journalists who just stand on the other side of them as a whole. And again, this is just a bad precedent, because whether we are looking at the biggest matters in the world or in rap music or any sort of art form or expression, this all just goes against the basic concept of freedom of speech.
Facts.
And really with this, when I say that Drake wants to put on that red hat and be a part of this group so bad, this exact reasoning and path is why I say this and why the parallels are so strong, because Drake really is the rap version of this guy, no matter what you want to say and how you want to put it, because he is really a
rap, 47? You call him rap's version of 47?
At the end of the day, just a big brat who is mad that people don't like him, and now because of that, with his fragile ego, he is going after whoever is releasing any sort of material that is speaking out against him and that he does not agree with. But now with all of this, well, the issues with Drake don't stop here, because as I said, and as it's already true, the effects of this are currently rippling into hip-hop and are having consequences that we could have never expected and would have never happened from literally anybody else who was ever even seen as slightly bad for rap music, and that's how truly terrible this is. And now the reason why this is and the effects that Drake have already been so detrimental to the genre that it is beyond the usual rap grifters who have come and go stardom or who are just never big enough to actually affect industry decisions and standards. Well, it's all because with the scale that we are seeing this lawsuit at and the rate it's all going, which we are really seeing it get ugly already. Well, now whether UMG and all the labels are against Drake or not, based on the nature of the labels and what they are here to do, which is help themselves at every chance they get and not really regard the effects or consequences that it could potentially have on artists.
Yeah, exactly,
well, what this so far we have learned about in the past month or so.
This is a selfish move. This is a selfish move, point blank, period. This is only thinking about how he's been affected and not how that's going to affect music going forward.
Is that in any way the label can gain more control, they will do this. And again,
Meek
what
needs
we are seeing as a result of this lawsuit is something that I think we should start calling the Drake rule, or just understand that it's all because of what he has done, as it's a knee-jerk response to this new fear that he has put into everybody by just this plain old idea that you can get into court for allowing people to say something bad about him on a song. And again, we have all seen this as the label is putting down a grip on everything in music they possibly can that may be slightly anti-Drake in any way, even if it's just from affiliation or optics. And of course, now we have seen this up front all the way with something like what just happened with Pusha T and Clips, as already on the artist side of things, and at that, a platinum Grammy-winning and highly acclaimed rapper. Well, it's bad, and even beyond Push, with somebody like Kendrick Lamar right now, who has been the biggest artist and star in all of music for 2024 and 2025, and it's not even close.
Right.
Well, even with what we are seeing, he is not above this, and the label still tried to silence him and Push from putting out music, and again, at the bottom line, and why this is happening and why it never happened before.
And the crazy part I thought about that whole thing was that they said that publicly, they said it open, and nobody came out to say that's not true. Like, that's not, we didn't tell them they couldn't do this. We didn't say they couldn't have them on the album. Nobody said anything, bro.
Keep
they
them
just
from
let
getting
it rock.
into any more
So I
problems
believe
with
it
Drake. And now,
wholeheartedly.
while one of the most respected rappers ever was able to actually give up 7 figures to get his music out of the issues from Drake, and now we will be able to hear what he has done, this is not the rule or the norm for most artists and people in general, because on the creator side of things already, Well, we are seeing the labels and people who, funny enough, were involved in this entire suit with Drake try to silence and issue strange motions against independent creators in the hip-hop community for literally no apparent reason, and they want to get rid of people's entire pages, and there is really no consideration for it. And now, while there are a lot of reasons that this can be drawn up to, at the end of the day, when we see how the label is really tightening the control it has over its content, all to protect the name of Drake and just this very precedent and idea from ever happening again, because of course it's putting them at risk and they just want to avoid any sort of risk without actually thinking about the consequences that it may have on art or expression, because all these guys do care about is their bottom line. Nobody is surprised by that. Well, again, this is really bad, and I know that a lot of people within the hip-hop space and just people who talk about Drake or anybody in general are scared right now, and this is why you are seeing certain pages and outlets pull back on some of their content and coverage.
That's
and again, even
crazy.
just with that, even if they are not saying something but are scared, we are seeing the loss of expression happen right before our own
bro.
eyes.
People don't want to say nothing that's gonna get them brought up in court. We've already seen reactors brought up. We've already seen tweets being brought up in court. It's like, bro, nobody wants to say anything, otherwise they could be pulled into this.
And so now, with us being in this era where the Drake effect is seeming to both potentially take down how creators and rappers can express themselves, well, this is really going to have to be something that all of us stand up together for and not let up on, because if Drake and the labels can start to get away with this, things are going to get genuinely horrible. And to be honest, now that we are starting to see all of this play out in the court, and we are seeing Drake just become more pathetic than ever with what his team is trying to push with these Not Like Us hearings, what I think we are starting to see, and what we will learn even more about, is that in this weird era in hip-hop where rappers are rapping less and it seems like so many people are scared to drop, it's all because of a deeper issue in the industry and this precedent that is being put out, that now artists' own words and expressions can be used against them, all due to the pettiness and fragile...
Well, I do believe that you know what I'm saying, rappers' words have always been able to be used against them. Like, that's why we have so many people going to jail for lyrics. But I think it's just it's worse when it's like that's them self-incriminating themselves. Now I can't say anything about, I have to watch what I say about certain topics. That's
ego of Drake and what now he is doing with all of this. And what I think the most telltale sign of how all of this is unfolding is if we go back to Kendrick Lamar's music and we see something like the Not Like Us music video and see it starting out with a courthouse in it, and then we hear a record like GNX and specifically the intro track Whacked Out Murals and hear the words and phrases being blurred out in specific sections. Well, I think this is a message that Kendrick has been pushing in any silent way that he can in an industry that is getting harder and harder to move in, and he's really just telling us that the next major issue in rap is going to be all about the power for rappers to keep using their words. And while Kendrick has been able to find some sort of workaround to tell us this in his own subtle way, which again, day by day, as this Not Like Us issue is going on, we are only finding out about this more, and we are seeing that all of this really meant something, including such things as an opening shot of a music video. Well, not everybody is like the king of hip-hop, and not everybody has realized what's going on and why we all need to push back on this. And that is really why with this entire Drake lawsuit, well, if you support it, I just can't respect it. I don't know what else to say, because there's no way that you can sit down and watch what Drake is doing and actually convince me that in any way possible hip-hop is better off for it. And so with
I guess that is a good, that's the best question to ask. Would hip-hop be better off if Drake won? That is a great question to ask. Would hip-hop be better off if Drake won? We all know the answer is no. But I want to see the people that say hip-hop is better off if Drake wins.
A rap world falling apart and expression becoming something that is harder and harder to get across. Well, all I can say right now is watch how all of this goes, and hopefully we will get to see Drake.
What up, Danny?
Because really, if he doesn't, well then from rappers like Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T to media giants like Joe Budden to creators like myself and so many others, well, Drake is not going to stop with his petty takedowns here, because just like we have seen with the guy who everybody thinks he is a supporter now of and what he is doing ever since he was able to win a very similar case about the media speaking out against him, well, when these fragile people get validated once and see that they can just silence people from speaking bad about them or get in trouble big for it, well then they will literally just not stop until they have created fear around literally everyone. And so now with all this said, let me know your thoughts about the entire current state of the Drake lawsuit in the comments below. And now if you made it to this point in the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe.
Hey man, I think we all know, like I said, the biggest question from that is, would hip-hop be better off if Drake wins? And I think we all know it just wouldn't. He didn't really say much that we don't already know. I think his focus on artistic expression is something that I think people just don't want Drake to win, or you want Drake to win, but they're not thinking about the outer bubble of the artistic expression piece that is being kind of messed with. And if he does win, then artists are going to have to approach music completely differently. And it won't be the same, which is weird, man. Absolutely insane. All right. Thank you for that, man. Drake is bun. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into, okay, this is something I want to show y'all real quick. Shout out to my dog, Isaac, for sending this over. I got to read this. All right, bro, look. We go publish this today, too. Isaac, with your approval, we're going to publish this today. I'm going to make this a little bit larger so y'all can see this over here. Hold up. The rap battle liability waiver and mutual roast agreement. Because my bars may cause bruised egos. This agreement is entered into by legal name, stage name, legal name, stage name. Section 1, waiver of hurt feelings. Lyrics may include but are not limited to personal attacks, accusations of broke behavior, references to mothers, baby mamas, or imaginary ops, deep internet research, aka lyrical doxing. All disses are to be considered non-literal, non-legally binding, and emotionally irresponsible. Section 2, terms of engagement. No lawsuits. Neither party may sue the other over battle content, including defamation. Was that say libel? Libel, slander, or clout theft. Creative immunity clause. Wow, all bars are protected under the First Amendment, street code, and the golden rule of rap. If you can't take the heat, get off the mic. 3, no snitching. If bars hit too close to home, cry in the car, not in the courtroom. Yo, the rap liability waiver and mutual roast agreement. 4, post-battle behavior. No sneak disses 48 hours post-battle. No therapy sessions disguised as podcast. No therapy sessions disguised as podcasts. No pulling up unless invited for a feature. Section 3, miscellaneous. Ghostwriters must also sign. Yo. Judges must have at least 3 years. Judges must have at least 3 years of SoundCloud or barbershop experience. Victory shall be decided by the crowd reaction, YouTube comments, or sheer meme virality. Signatures. I, the undersigned, hereby waive all rights to litigation, cancellation, or crying on IG Live. A, witness, DJ, homie, lawyer in the hoodie. This is crazy work. This document is legally binding only in court of public opinion and invalid in Canada. Sorry, Drake. Oh my God, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect, bro. Yo, we are publishing this today. This is perfect. This is absolutely insane. So, hey, that's it. That is our rap waiver. That if Drake wins, y'all gonna need to have this on deck. I need a lawyer to look at it and tell me if it's actually like this is good. But this is crazy, bro. Location, street corner, studio, parking lot, Twitch live stream. Wild work. All right, man. We publishing it later on today. Yes. Yeah, we publishing this later on today. Cool name. Shout out to my dog for the $5 dono, gang. I appreciate you. If Drake wins, hip hop is over. But if UMG wins, then corporations will continue to expand. It's a lose-lose situation. For the sake of artistic expression, I don't think so. I don't think it'd be an L. But I understand. I get your point. I gave it a very specific problem. All right. Now, let's go ahead and tap into the part of the show, man, that I'm most excited about. And this is our big 3 discussion. Like I said, I will be posting that. Thanks for supporting the crew. Absolutely. I will be posting that a little bit later on today, man. But let me get to this. I was asked to add Doechii. Who else should I add to this list? And we can start playing with putting these names in order. Give me some names before we go ahead and get into this so I can add them up here. Let's do this. We got Doechii. Let's save that. Who else did y'all want me to add? We got Doechii, Lil Sims, Rhapsody, Shay Noir. I'm sorry, okay. Hanneman Kind, okay, we can add that. All right, we'll pull up Rhapsody too. And then we'll vote, right? Y'all can just tell me if y'all want to add them or not. If they don't get added, they don't get added, right? Let me save that. Boom. And then who else we got? You said Rhapsody, and who else was it? Somebody said Meg. I mean, you also have to think, we're talking about like top 5. So I mean, I totally understand adding some of these names, but I just want you guys, to be, understanding, like, we're talking about big 3, top 5 rappers, you know what I'm saying? Who else did y'all want to add? Y'all said Joyner Lucas? Okay. Ooh, Coast Contra, that's a good one. Meg in there. All right, let me add Meg. I'm gonna add the Coast. The Coast as a whole could honestly, I could see Coast honestly taking up like the 5 spot, if I'm being real. Let me say that. I mean, I think adding them as a group might actually be smart. Who else we got? Y'all said Coast, Joyner Lucas, Griselda. Okay. As a group, though, I think we could separate them. I think the Coast is so unique in a sense. They super unique, bro. Let me get a good picture of him. There he is. I'm just add that one. And y'all gotta think, if they are they gonna make it? You know what I'm saying? Are they gonna make it? Joyner is lyrically up there too, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh. Trying to lock that. Let me lock that. Any other female artists y'all want to add to? Who is Lil Sims? Harry Mack. Coast Contra, Rhapsody is what happens when you get a female MC, but you don't want to be half naked all day. Okay, I like that, James. I keep Coast as, yeah, Coast is a group. Who else? I got Joyner. I got Hanneman Kind. Denzel Curry is up there. Okay, can't split up Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep. Yeah, you can't split up none of them. Lady London don't got enough mainstream stuff, but she raps nice. Okay. Am I desperate to prove Megan is better than Doechii? Okay, let me add Megan. And then we'll have the conversation about it. Let me add Megan. I didn't see nobody say Cardi. I didn't see nobody say All right. Any other artists y'all want to have up here? Let me tell y'all who we got so far. We got J. Cole, Jid, Pusha T, Drake, Tyler the Creator, Big Sean, Kendrick, of course, Schoolboy Q, Denzel Curry, Akeem Ali, Rayvon, Doechii, Joey Badass, Hanneman Kind, Mick Jenkins, Rhapsody, Freddie Gibbs, Coast Contra, Joyner Lucas, Megan Thee Stallion. Anybody else? Nicki Minaj? Crew put Ice Spice? No. Hey, yo. Oh, Larry June. Yeah, Larry June. We're supposed to add Larry June too. Larry June. All right, let me add him up here too. And then I think we might be able to get started kind of developing our list, gang. Hit that like button, bro. Hit that like button. I think we can start developing our list a little bit now that we've got a couple of these. I should have made these pictures smaller, but oh well. Glorilla. Nikki, Glorilla, Mexican OT, Nikki. I can see. You said Malice too. But I feel like as clips, I don't know, bro. Cause I think as a group, I know. Let me see. Let me add them up here though. I'm gonna still add them anyway. And y'all, like I said, we could just kind of go from there. All right. Okay. Let's get started, man. Cause I feel like this is kind of let's get started. All right. Do we have it? I don't want to say do we. We have an undisputed number one, right? Don't put Cardi, please. All right. We have an undisputed number one. Does anybody have a 1A, 1B scenario, or y'all we have an undisputed number one? Because I feel like that's kind of easy. And we don't even have to do this in an order. We could just put them up there. But I think if you kind of want to rank them, you can do that too. Yeah, it's just big one at this point. So I don't really think we have to like discuss that, bro. Yeah, number one is undisputed right now. All right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move Kendrick into that number one spot. All right. So some of y'all's comments, Larry June, Jid, that's all I got. Kendrick is on his own. This is going to sound like I'm glazing. Kendrick done ascended past my Mount Rushmore and into the Valhalla. Jay-Z, Eminem, Pac, and Nas. Okay, so those are a little bit more of the Mount Rushmore rappers. I'm not really including those in this list. Kendrick, Cole, Tyler, Jid, and Denzel. And somebody else said, yeah, I don't think Dot is big three anymore. He's big. He's zero. Nobody will come before him. Nah, but for real, we're talking about current artists. Ones who I think it could be, could have it. Denzel, Jid, Joey, Cole, and honestly, bro, we'll see what the clips are talking about. So I kind of added them already too. So what are we thinking here? Let's go ahead and get to number two. Now, the current people that we have that are still on the list, we got J. Cole, we got Jid, we got Tyler, we got Rayvon, Joey. Now, the thing about it is, the reason why we're actually even having this conversation is more because Jid has popped his head out, and I personally think he deserves a spot in the big three. Like, we didn't say Future either. Like, and I left it up to y'all. I've been thinking Future because a lot of people talk about Future's influence and should he be in the big three. I left it to the chat. Nobody mentioned Future. Yeah, see, but nobody mentioned Future though. Look, nobody mentioned Future. Jid number two. Let's throw Future up here and let's have this conversation too. Nobody mentioned him, but I've been thinking about it and I wasn't gonna say nothing because I'm like, let me see what the chat is. Let me see what the chat talking about. I wish I could make this a little bit larger. So currently, is number two open? Is number two open? I just need to see in the chat just the name. I think we added Wale. Ain't Wale up here? Yeah, we gotta add Wale. Yeah, we gotta add Wale. I know I did put his pick up. At least I downloaded the pick. I just don't think I put it up, but we definitely had him up here. Okay. All right, so currently we got Kendrick at number one, which is kind of easy. I think that's the easiest one, man. Like, I don't really think there's too much you got to discuss about that. Kendrick is easy. Number two spot. Give me names in the chat. I want to see all the names. Tyler, Jid, Ray Vaughn is 2, Absol. Either Tyler or Cole. Tyler. Okay. I see way more Tyler than I see Jid. I see Cole too. All right, let's do this. Let's do this real quick. Number 2 in the big 3 is Tyler, J. Cole, Jid. All right, run it up. Let's do the poll. We'll leave the poll up for like 2 seconds. To see what everybody's thinking real quick. The poll is up. Tyler's currently winning at 58% with 20 votes. Cole is moving up. Tyler is up. I begrudgingly gave it to Jermaine. All right. It's kind of looking like Tyler landslide. At number 2. We can't say Kendrick 1 and then Jid 2. His blossom just started a couple years ago. Understood, Jackie. I got you there. What about M? Those are Mount Rushmore rappers. So if anybody's watching this on a playback, those are Mount Rushmore rappers. I'm not including any of the GOATs. We're talking about current scene of hip hop, right? All of these guys are active and women are active. So they're not to say that Kendrick isn't Mount Rushmore, but there's those guys they're up there. Just scored. Okay. All right. So right now we got Tyler at number 2. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him in at number 2. Tyler is in the number 2 spot currently. So you got Kendrick, then you got Tyler. Okay. Let's make sure everybody's okay with that. Chat, what y'all thinking? 60% says Tyler. We got to go with the numbers. I picked Ray over Jid. He just did an amazing battle. That's a fact. You could keep polling 2 at a time until the winner. You can't. I don't think we can do it. I mean, we could. That would take too long. I mean, 60% with Tyler. The next highest is J. Cole at 57%, 23%, and 19% for Jid. I mean, we got 200 people watching and only 50 people voted, so that's kind of an issue. If you haven't voted, hit the vote button. And chat, if you guys are watching this on a playback too, I kind of want to know what you guys think about our ranking here. I'm strictly asking the people. This is not my opinion at all. I'm strictly asking the people. We want to get the crew list. I'm not mad at 1 and 2 so far. Personally, y'all know I would probably have Cole at 2, but I'm letting the people discuss. All right, I'm letting the people discuss. Yeah, I'm going with the numbers. All right, we good with it? Okay. Let's move on to number 3. Yeah, and it's still Tyler at 55%. Let's move on to number 3. I'm going to include the same people. Who do y'all want me to add? I got 3 spaces for it, right? We got J. Cole and Jid that were mentioned in number 2. Y'all want to add? Who do y'all want to add to number 3 spot? J. Cole. Make it J. Cole, Jid, and Doechii. Jid. I could do 4. J. Cole, Jid, Doechii. Who else gets the 4th spot? J. Cole, Jid, Doechii. Who y'all want to have the 4th spot? You still got Wale. You still got Ray Vaughn. You still got Joey. You still got Mick Jenkins. Who y'all want to give the 4th spot to? Meg? Y'all gonna put Meg over Ray Vaughn? As a rapper? Vaughn or Push? Ray Whopper. Look, all right, we're gonna throw Ray in there. We're gonna throw Ray in there and we're gonna see. We got J. Cole, Jid, Doechii, and Ray Vaughn battling for the third spot in the big three. Now, we can obviously change these around if we want to, but that's what the chat is saying. Meg has more impact and following than Ray for now. All right, I'm gonna throw him in there. I'm gonna throw Ray Vaughn in there. I mean, the reason why I don't want to put, I guess I could do that. We could do that. Let's do it. Let's start the poll. Chat, I didn't want to put the two women in together. I guess we're not eliminating them, but I guess I could have put them in there together to see where everybody was thinking with them, but we'll add them next. Let me know what y'all think. I can't do it 5 ways. I can only do 3 for y'all to vote on here like that. Ray is obviously talented as hell, but he doesn't have an album yet. Mixtape was great. Meg does not go before Rhapsody. I'm telling you, she will out-rap your favorite rapper. That's what I'm kind of trying to keep in mind, is that we're talking about rap. Like, and I wanted to kind of look at this in a sense from the big three kind of mimicking basketball in a sense, where you had, and I'm referring back to LeBron, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh. LeBron was clearly the best player in the league. Dwayne Wade was probably a top 3 point guard at the time. So top 3 in his own space. And then you had Chris Bosh, who was kind of like the anchor piece. So I'm kind of trying to mimic it in that same kind of way too. All right, what do we got? J. Cole, we got 43 votes. We getting about 50 votes with 200 people watching is crazy. About 50 votes with 200 people watching is crazy. So we got J. Cole currently at 33%, Jid at 29, Doechii at 18, Ray Vaughn at 20. I went with Jid on this one, but I like everybody on the list. This is a respectable lineup. All right, so we're going to throw J. Cole in. Yeah. J. Cole is going in currently. We got 50 votes. Okay, run it up. Okay, Jid is kind of creeping up the list. I'm going to let it run for about another 30 seconds or so. Vote, please. And if you guys are watching this at home, I want to see what your guys' strategy, because I know y'all, right now, y'all mad. Y'all like, how in the hell is they talking about this one? And they, listen, say that for the comments, because I definitely want y'all to talk about this in the comments too. J. Cole is currently going at the number 3 spot with 35% of the votes. I'm mopping at work and still voting, said Josh. Look, my boy. All right, J. Cole is going in 3rd spot. Yeah, it's still up for him. J. Cole is going into the 3rd spot. Currently, the big 3 stands. All right, let's talk about this first. Now, currently, we have a big 3 of Kendrick Lamar, Tyler, the Creator, and J. Cole. Now, some people kind of have this weird, I could just do this too, right? Oh, no, I can't. Some people have this like weird thought that J. Cole shouldn't be allowed to be on the list anymore. And I don't rock with that, because just because you don't like him doesn't negate his ability to do the thing we're judging. Right? So just because you don't like him is like, nah, he can't be the big 3 because he can't rap. No, you saying he can't be in the big 3 because I don't like him. That's you don't like him, or can he not rap? Right? Like anybody saying J. Cole can't rap is kind of like, I don't know what we listening to. Now, I totally understand. You don't like his morals, you don't like what he stands for. I get that. But can he rap? Yeah? No? Okay. Hey, Crew Nation, what up, Kalani? The battle was versus two people that actually hate each other. Him being in the battle would have been awkward anyway. So let me know how y'all feel about our top three. Big three currently stands the Crew Big Three, and we gonna move on to the starting five. Kendrick Lamar, Tyler, the Creator, J. Cole. I'm not mad at it at all, personally. I don't like him, but I voted for him. Yeah, and he's still winning, even though I've been leaving it up there for a little bit. All right. Let's move on to the 4 spot, right? And then we're going to get into our top 5. I think Cole fell to like 4 or 5, honestly, which is fine. I guess we can also talk about reordering this too once we get the 5, right? Once we get the 5 that should be up there, we can do that. Let's talk about who's left. Jid, Wale, Future, Denzel Curry, Ray Vaughn, and we can do an honorable mention too. Ray Vaughn, Joey Badass, Mick Jenkins, Freddie Gibbs, Joyner Lucas, No Malice, Push, Drake, Big Sean, Solo, Akeem Ali, Doechii is still here, Hannah Mankind is still here, Rhapsody is here, Coast Contra is here, Megan Thee Stallion is here, Larry June is here. Okay? He said no Drake. I just threw him up there for shits and giggles. S's and G's. S's and G's. Look, because you can't see him. Hold on. This is pick. That's why. Hey, y'all can't see him. That's why. All right. Now, let's talk about the 4 spot. We can remove the plaintiff. Yo, that's crazy. We should call him the plaintiff from now on. All right, next spot. Let's talk about the 4 spot. We got 4 spaces to add. Litigation Poppy is wild. Number 4 spot goes to we got Jid. We got, who else do we have in there? We got Jid. We got Doechii. Do y'all want to add Meg to this? I'm being fair. I want to listen to everybody. Do y'all want to add Meg to this? From a rap perspective, I think we got a couple of other better rappers up here, but I want to listen to the gang, okay? We got Jid, we got Doechii. Megan has 3 Grammys. Okay, let's do it. Let's add Meg. And then let's add Ray. Y'all saying Ray. All right, let's add Ray Vaughn. We've excluded Wale, Pusha T, Mick Jenkins, Joyner Lucas. We've excluded them for the 4th spot. And we have, okay, well, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. We've excluded, those are the names we've excluded currently. So like I said, you watching this on a playback gang, we're making this a team thing, right? It's not just one person. We listening to everybody. And my girl is saying Meg is number 1. Let's go. Hey, shout out to the ladies, man. I appreciate it. I love to hear what my wife had to say about this too. All right. Meg isn't just mainstream. Traumazine was introspective like Mr. Morale. I agree with you. I hear you on that. We got 30 votes, and Jid is currently landslide right now. Jid is currently landslide. Landslide victory. Jid is at like 50%. I don't even really think we got to keep going. And then Meg is number 2. Y'all got Meg at number 2. Yeah, Meg is number 2. Oh, shit. Oh, now y'all voting. I have to leave the room because I can't I can tell this gonna piss me off. James, come on, don't leave. 40 votes, Jid, landslide, and followed by Rayvon. Oh, yeah, followed by Rayvon. Dochi is currently in 4th. Meg is at 20 in 3rd. I like this one. Y'all voting up for this one. Vote it up. I'm gonna let this one rock for another minute, but we still have Pusha T, Big Sean, Absol, Akeem Ali, Joyner Lucas, Mick Jenkins, Rayvon. So what interests me though is the fact that we're not talking about Joey Badass. However, during the beef, everybody was talking to me about how incredibly talented he was when I'm not saying he's not for the Joey fan base out there. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying when we start talking about this big 3, you start hearing in top 5, you start hearing about a whole lot of other artists. Now, this is a small sample size and I'm aware of that, but I didn't hear Future. I didn't hear Joey. I heard Rayvon. I didn't hear nobody else. I know any. I seen you said that, but I haven't seen it a lot. Okay. Sean with or without the fake abs. Oof. Sean without the braids. I'm going to say Sean without the braids is up there. Is Joey on the list? Joey is up here, but he hasn't made the list yet. He's up here. He only dropped the disses. I don't really slap diss songs like that. All right. It's looking like Jid at number 4 with 46% of our votes. Jid is at number 4. Let's run him up. Let's throw Jid up here. All right. Now let's discuss. At number 1, we got Kendrick Lamar. At number 2, we got Tyler, the Creator. At number 3, we got J. Cole. At number 4, we got Jitty Jid. Okay? It's not looking like a bad list for your getting into your starting 5. You got Kendrick facilitating the whole you dig. Right? You got him facilitating and telling us what's going on. We got him making the moves and setting the pieces, and he the point guard. You got Tyler, the Creator, coming off the wing, pulling up with a hit. You got J. Cole at the 3, right? At the small forward, shooting and dunking. Now we got 4. We got GDG coming through with the power forward spot. He might be a 2-guard too, though. He might be a 2-guard too. Meg and Ray for my next vote. Damn, man. Now I can't unsee this. All right. Let's go ahead and get into number 5, man. Our final spot on the list. I'm kind of Kenny and Cole shouldn't be on here. TDE bots voting. All right, let's go ahead and get it, man. Let's get it. Please do this again, end of the year. Oh yeah, absolutely. And we might even take it up to like top 10. We might do top 10. Today I wanted to do big 3 and starting 5, and then we'll have this as a base, and then we can go. I'm gonna save this template though, to be honest with you, because I don't want to do this again. I'm gonna save this template, and then we can do it over again. I'll also make it shareable, right? So I'll post it in my community section, and y'all can share it or do whatever y'all want. Now, again, I want everybody to know this is a team effort. This wasn't just me putting my list together. This is me listening to the gang, and we just kind of having a conversation about it. Kendrick and Tyler, the 2018 Splash Bros. Let's make our own list. That's what I'm saying. We making our own list, bro. We making our own list. We ain't waiting on nobody else. All right, let's get the 5th spot. We should get them badges like 2K. That'd be lit too. All 50, yeah, right. 50 people putting in votes. We got 200 people watching. But they probably at work though. That's cool. They probably at work. I don't be tripping off that, man. They probably working. And I'm gonna post the rap battle waiver for them a little bit later on today too. What we got? Let me close out of this. Close out of that. All right. The 5th spot. Start a poll. All right. The 5th spot. Are we continuing? We're gonna put Doechii in there. Okay. Let's throw Doechii in there. Number 5 goes to number 5. goes, and then we could reorder it too if you want. Number 5 goes to Doechii. We're going to throw her in there because she was in the last one. Do y'all still want to add Meg? Y'all can let me know if y'all want to add Meg too. Y'all saying push? Okay, Pusha T and Meg. Megan not getting no love at the Ooh, I ain't saying that. Everyone's sleeping on Mick Jenkins. I know, bro. All right, we added Meg too. Meg is getting. I didn't know we had that many Meg fans here. I don't think I could. I don't think I could live with myself if we don't add. We gotta add like, yo, Joyner not getting no love. Mick not getting no love. Ray getting love, but we gotta add, like Wale, Pusha T, Absol ain't got one vote. It's kind of crazy. Can't get him say we look crazy not having Future. I don't know, bro. Listen, I'm not mad at this 4, but I think. Okay, let's do this. Let's vote between Meg and Doechii who should make the 5th into the vote. Not to make the 5th, but to make the vote. Okay? Let's vote on Meg and Doechii, and let's see which one we'll put into the 5th vote spot. All right? That's the only reason, because I feel like we should. There's just a lot of spitters up here, and I don't want to be rude to the spitters. All right? Let's vote. This isn't number 5. This is just who should win the voting space in number 5. All right? Shout out Swordsman Gear. I appreciate you. What happened? Andy Pandy, come on. I'm gonna need you to relax, gang. I'm gonna need you to relax. I feel like sometimes you get real turned up, Andy Pandy. I be trying to relax, man. Come on, dog. I can't control what nobody else say. You act like, can I control what you say? If you just said something crazy, can I control what you say? Come on, dog. Relax. Jesus. I'm not trying to, Terry. I'm not trying to, but I feel like we got so many spitters up here. Like, I just can't leave them out. Yeah, I can, but I can't control what they've said. Nobody. I'm not for no abuse of nobody. Like, relax. All right. Right now we got Doechii. We got Doechii winning at 70%. The reason why I'm saying that is that I can't see both of them beating Pusha T, Wale, Rayvon, Mick Jenkins. I can't see them. I can't see them all doing that. So I don't know. All right. Doechii's winning right now. Okay, let's do that too. All right, let's do that too. Word to it. I see you. I like that cool name. We'll do that too. All right, so we're going to put Doechii. She won. Okay, we're going to put Doechii. And then let's go ahead and vote on a couple of guys that should be eliminated. Vote on who should be eliminated from the voting. Let's do that. I like that. Thank you for mentioning that too. All right, so we're going to do the same thing for the guys. Let's add who should be eliminated. Who should be eliminated? All right, let's go Wale. Who else? Drake not even winning. We could delete Drake, bro. Like he's deleted. He's deleted. He's deleted. Who should be eliminated? All right, we got Wale on the list. We got Pusha T. A lot of Pusha T been voting. We got Future. And then we got, who else? It was Wale, Pusha T, Future, Mick Jenkins? Who should be eliminated? If real life was that easy. I can't stand him, but Drake is still more influential than most of the other people on this list. I can't lie to you, bro. I can't lie to you. I mean, I get it. He still has a crazy fan base. His numbers gonna go crazy. But this is why I draw the line. He don't write his raps. I'll draw the line. You can't be in my big 3 or starting 5 if you don't write your raps. Right? Y'all saying y'all saying Wale should be eliminated? Eliminated? Okay, we eliminating Wale. Wale is eliminated from the 5 spot. Don't let him see this, bro. Don't let him see this. He gonna be mad. That's what I just said. Yeah, I just said Drake don't write. Why y'all eliminating Wale? Yeah, hey, don't let him see this, bro. He gonna be like, you want me to come? You want to put up a blog? I'll come up there right now. All right, we eliminating Wale. He gone. Wale, I'm gonna delete you, my boy. My bad, he gone. All right, let's end him. All right, so we got Push, Future, Mick, and who else we gonna add? Push, Future, Mick. Eliminate him. Push, Future, Mick. Who else did we have? Ray Vaughn. Y'all said Ray Vaughn. Who should we eliminate? Yeah, that's crazy. Eliminate. Who should we eliminate? Who should we eliminate? Who should we eliminate? Who's getting elimination? Bye, Future. Oh my God. Y'all eliminate Future? Hey, look, chat. Hey, gang, if y'all watching this on the playback, it's not me. It's the chat. That boy got 60% of the votes. Push got 0. Oh, man. He said, I don't like this one. All right. You said, I don't like this one. Sorry I missed the start of this. Is the starting 5 a separate list? We going big 3, starting 5. It'll be kind of like a cumulative list. We have our big 3, but then we had added 2 people. So it's the same list with 2 extra. Oh man. All right, get him gone. I love how Push got 0% of the votes. He'd be happy with us. All right, Future, you up out of here. All right, Push, Mick, Ray Vaughn, and who else? Joyner? Eliminate. Push. Future. Ray Vaughn. Joyner. Eliminate them. Eliminate. Oh, we could definitely reorder them. But eliminate. Tyler himself wouldn't put him above Absol. This list needs reprising. Hey, look, man, I left it to them. The order is a little bit more. What's a good word? Malleable. I ain't really worried about the order, just the people in it, and then we can reorder it however we want. So I ain't worried about that. All right, Future was already eliminated. All right, so who we got? Eliminate Joyner, okay? Joyner. All right, we eliminating Joyner. Bro, y'all voting fast now. Let's get Joyner up out of here. All right, the remaining artists The remaining artists, I know Doechie's, we're going to add her to the list of who should be in the top 5. Denzel Curry, Pusha T, Big Sean, Ray Vaughn, Joey Badass, Mick Jenkins. All right, let's go ahead and do this again. Let's end this. Let's end this. All right, eliminate. Sean. I'm not going to put Push in there because I feel like he's not getting no votes. So I'm going to take him out. He's not getting no votes. Sean. Ray. Mick. Who else? Joey? Sean, Ray, Mick, Joey. Damn. Y'all ain't, hey, yo, bro. 70% is wild work. 70% is wild work. Bro said, get him gone. Sean got 60%. Bye, Sean. And I'm from Detroit. Damn. Boy. Wobbly, wobble, wobbin'. Boy. Y'all ain't got no chill. Boy. All right, Big Sean is gone, bro. 60%. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you get your abs from. All right, bro. All right, so Sean, you gone. We got Ray, Mick, Joey. Who else we gonna add to this? Start a poll. Who we got? Ray. Eliminate. Ray. Mick. Joey. Soul? Absol? W Stream? Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Man, y'all are W crew, man, for sure. Absol. All right. Eliminate. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Eliminate. And let me know if y'all want to do this again, man. Big 3, starting 5. I'm going to post this as his own video. I'm not editing nothing. I'm not cutting nothing. I'm not shortening nothing up. Y'all going to watch this from start to finish. Bye, Joseph. Damn. Well, no, he got 53. Ooh, damn. Y'all splitting the votes between Mick and Joey? Ooh, it's getting close. Yo, we already at the 50. That been our end point. We already at the 50. 52 for Joey, 38 for Mick. We need more votes. Yes, we do. We need more votes. It's 200 people watching. This poll is messy. Great job. Eliminate. Who gets eliminated? It's all right. It's still 50% Joey, though. Vote. It's still 50. It's over 50, Joey. All right, man. I'm going to run it. Y'all say bye, Joey. Bye, Joey, in the chat. Joey not touching Mick. All right, bro. We getting rid of Joey, bro. Chat. Look, if y'all watching this on the playback, don't be mad at me, bro. I'm just doing what the chat is saying. All right? Deuces, man. Peace signs in the chat. Joey, you out of here. All right, Joey gone. Ray, Mick, Absol. Eliminate. Ray, Mick, Absol. Get him gone. Absol. Who else we got? We got Ray, Mick, Absol. Damn. Ray, Mick, Absol, Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs. We'll throw Freddie Gibbs in there. Eliminate. Eliminate. $82. Y'all are crazy, bro. No Logic. We can add him. Y'all want to add Logic? We can add him. Somebody said Harry Mack too. Harry Mack is incredible at what he does. I have yet to hear a song from him though. He's incredible at what he does, but I have yet to hear a song from him. 70%? Come on, bro. Y'all really ain't Freddie Gibbs? 70%. Okay, so Mick seemed like to be, he gonna be gone soon. Bye, Freddie. Damn, y'all getting them 50 in quick. Bye, Gibster. Oh, all right, Freddie, you gone, my boy. Get him gone, Freddie. You out of here, gang. You out of here. All right, let's end that. They got Freddie up out of here with 70% of the votes. I have yet to see a crazier swing than that. Respectfully, bye. All right, we got Ray. Eliminate. Ooh, Gambino. Oh, Gambino could be up there too, bro. He could be up there too, but he really not as consistent. Ooh, but Gambino could be up here. He could be up here. Ray, Mick, Ab. Ray, Mick, Ab. So, Denzel Curry. It's got to be Denzel Curry. All right. Eliminate. Yoshinoya was crazy, bro. I still listen to that on my runs. Honestly, Mick has to be on the list. Hanuman Kano, however you spell it. We'll add him up there too. We going through the list. Denzel Curry with 43%. Now we splitting the votes between Ray, Mick, and Denzel. Okay, Mick is at 28%. Denzel Curry is at 43%. This is a little bit closer, gang. It's a little bit closer. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you. Cool, I'm going to the DNX tour on the 5th of July in Frankfurt. Today? Wait, 2 days. In Frankfurt, Germany, the first leg of the Europe tour, and it was amazing. The stadium sang every word. You got any video? Let's go. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for sending it. I haven't seen any video from Germany. Thank you. Thank you so much. You told me you was gonna send it too. What we got? Denzel Curry with 48% of the votes. All right, Denzel, you out of here, gang. Denzel Curry, you are out of here. All right. Let's do it again. We getting it down there. We getting the list down there, bro. Ray, Mick, Absol. Who else we adding? Ray, Mick, Absol. Let's throw HMK in there. Hanuman Khan, the rapper from India. All right. Eliminate. Let's go. Cologne on the 2nd was lit already. I will be at Frankfurt 2 on the 5th. So excited, man. I'm happy we got the international gang in here. I'm glad. Are you going to react to the Germany show? I should, man. I kind of, since it hasn't been in the US, I really haven't been paying attention to it anymore. Ray in there, but not Gambino. Come on, man. We could throw Gambino in here. We could throw him in the next vote and see if he makes it. Bye, HMK, 46%. All right, he gone. HMK is gone. All right. Actually, I should have left them all in there, to be honest. I should have just duplicated that. All right. Next poll. Eliminate Ray. That's what I said. He's not that active. We know what he could do, but he really not active like that. Ray, Mick, Absol, Akeem, Ali. What up, Anna Marie? Akeem, what's his name? I think it's Akeem Ali. Akeem Ali. All right, eliminate. Eliminate. We're going to get down to the 4 that we're going to vote for the 5th spot. So we got 1, 2, wait. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Actually, man, we're not going to have Malice and Push on the list. So I honestly, or are we? Are we? Bye, Ali. Damn, y'all got rid of him quick, bro. Y'all ain't giving him no love. Damn, all right, bro. He gone. Oh, we still got Rhapsody up here, too. I didn't see her. Coast Contra is very interesting. I believe if they don't make 5, they should be... I mean, it's a group, but all of them individually could be like 7 to 10. 7 to 10. All of them individually could rap like that. You know what else somebody else said was King Los too, but I don't hear enough from King Los. All right, let's end that poll. Yeah, we could do a group list too. We could do that too. All right. Ray, eliminate. Spelling it wrong, man. Ray, Mick, Soul, Absol, and then who else? Larry June. It's got to be Larry June. Yeah, King Los is a beast, though. Leave the last 5 in to make the top 10. Oh. I like that. I like that. Damn, they saying bye, June. Man, it's hard. 72% for Larry June. They say, man, this hard. Mick need to be in the playoff rotation for the roster. Facts. You're going to give you them good minutes. Pause. Going to give you them good minutes. I like this, though, man. I've never done this before. I like this. Why y'all do my guy like that? Hey, y'all got to say it the same way y'all said it to everybody else. But listen, here's the thing though. We've eliminated some artists that could be in the top 10. So I don't think we can do that because we've eliminated artists and deleted them that could be in the top 10, right? Like Wale, they could have made the top 10. So I don't think the people that we've eliminated, I don't think that would work. I think we would have had to have known that going into it and we could have kind of made a top 10. All right, Larry June is gone, bro. All right, so currently I'm seeing the top 4 that we're going to have on there would be Doechii, Push. So now we got to go between Ray, Mick, Soul. I think that's it. Ray, Mick, Soul. Because we got Rhapsody and Coast Contra. I'm going to delete Coast Contra because they're not going to make the list. Rhapsody probably not going to make the list either. I'm just being honest. I'm just kind of calling it there. So we got these 4. Let's go ahead and put these 4 on there. Yeah, I know. They saying Doechii over Rhapsody though. I mean, unless y'all want to do that vote too. We could do that. We could do Doechii. We could do a list between Doechii and Rhapsody. Let's do that. Eliminate. Well, actually, I don't want to do it. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just doing the women though. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. I want to do it with all. I'm going to put Doechii on the list. I'm going to put Rhapsody on the list. I'm going to put Mick Jenkins on the list. And I'm going to put Ray on the list. And y'all choose. Y'all choose. Damn, they got Mick. Oh no, they got Rhapsody up out of there. I thought they got Mick up out of there. Oh, this getting spicy. This getting spicy. Mick, oh, y'all getting Mick up out of there. Okay, wait. See, look, now it's between Rhapsody and Mick. Oh, it's getting spicy. Oh, it's getting spicy. Oh, y'all gotta vote, gang. Oh, it's Mick. Oh, it's Mick. It's Mick. It's Mick. It's neck and neck for real. It's neck and neck for real. Oh, it's looking like Mick. We haven't reached our customary 50 votes in the chat though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, 30-second timer. $30 seconds. 30 seconds. 38% for Mick. Choosing violence, bro. Hey, look, like I said in the chat, 10 more seconds, gang. Damn, y'all keep voting for Mick, too. That's crazy. Both of them. All right, man. That's up. It is Mick. Mick is gone. Mick is up out of here. Mick is up out of here. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. He said, this is wild. Hey, bro. Hey, look, bro. I'm doing what the people are requesting. I'm doing what the people are requesting. All right. These are requests. And I'm making it equal opportunity too. Doechii. Rhapsody. Absol. Rayvon. Wait, no. No. Yeah, that's 5. That's 4. Nah, I just don't think pushing with no votes, but let's do it. This is egregious. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what. Hey, look, bro. I'm listening to the people. I'm listening to the people. Which 5 would I like to see on the stage together at a concert? 50% went to Rhapsody. 50% went to Rhapsody. 46%. It's between Rhapsody and Doechii right now. It's between Rhapsody and Doechii right now, bro. It's between Rhapsody got 50%, so it's looking like Rap gone. It's looking like Rhapsody is gone. Shout out to Jay Ford, man. I appreciate you. Vote or forever hold your peace. All right, man. I'm gonna call it. 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 This is Rhapsody. You out of here, gang. I'm gonna call it. That one was kind of nasty. All right, we only need one more vote to do our final big 3 vote. Which, in all honesty, no, I'm not gonna dictate nothing. I ain't gonna dictate nothing. I'm gonna let y'all do it. What up, Deontay? I'm gonna let y'all do it because I was gonna throw Doechii and Push in and then vote between these last 3 to see who gets the 2. But we got Malice in here too. Malice never got a vote. So high key, I feel like we should just get rid of Malice and go for Doechii, Push, Rayvon, and Absol in the starting 5. Y'all think we should do that? Because I don't think we should. Should we? All right, bro. I'm gonna let y'all pick it. I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing. Push and Malice are a group though. They are Push is a solo act as well. Push and Malice are a group, but Push on his own. I think Push and Malice belong in a different category. I kind of felt like Push could have been in a different category, but I think that's another topic of discussion where I don't know if he's Rushmore yet. Like, he's not untouchable yet. He's still rapping. So that's what I'm saying. When he outside, he kind of top 5. I'm going to let y'all pick, bro. I ain't going to say nothing else, man. I'm going to let y'all do the work. Eliminate. Oh, this is tough. Can we get the Mick vote back? Grade A messiness. We need one revival vote to bring back someone that was voted out. I'm telling you, man, I think we do. We have to see who it was, though. We have to go back and see, like, who needs to be brought back. I think we get an honorable mention. We should have an honorable mention at 6. Yeah. Mick, it's your turn, gang. Oh, okay. Doechii is leading the pack to get booted right now. Oh, it's between Doechii and Rayvon. The TDE battle. Ooh, Doechii's. Y'all got to vote, gang. Y'all got to vote. It's neck and neck between Doechii and Rayvon, bro. Check out last night's Germany Cologne. There are clips and the crowd went crazy doing. They knew every word and didn't miss. Thank you so much. I got to check that out. I'll probably check it out sometime this weekend. Neck and neck, bro. 39% rate. All right. I think I'm going to have to put a minute timer on the clock because this could get crazy. I'm going to put a minute on the clock. 30 seconds. I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock. I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock. $30 seconds. Oh, Doechii took over at 42%. Ray is at 37%. Y'all got 16 seconds, gang. I'm glad nobody voted Push. At least we can agree on one thing. That's why I feel like he's going to end up at number 5, to be honest with you. Doechii! 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 Y'all ain't gonna say bye? Y'all said bye to everybody else. Y'all ain't gonna say bye to Doechii? You up out of here, Doechii. All right. Now, this time we are not voting to eliminate. You said bye. This time we are not voting to eliminate. This time we are voting for who you believe should be the final entry into the crew starting 5. Now, I wish this stream would have had like 1,000, 2,000 people in it, but it doesn't. Because I feel like we could have got a crazy view and had a whole bunch of votes and everything. But y'all are here, and I love y'all for it. Thank y'all so much. Anybody watching this on a playback, it is a little bit longer. We've probably been doing this for about an hour. Hey, put the phone down and argue with us, even though we can't respond to you, because I love that. Now we are down to the last 4. It said Pusha T, period. Yo, I'll be done again. Twitter gonna blow up. Hey, look, bro, look, let's do it. Our last entry. This is just version 1. You'll have those numbers soon. Shout out to you, man. This is just version 1. Let's go. Shout out my boy Deontay. Let's vote. Let's vote. Who should take the 5th spot? All right. Pusha T. Ray Vaughn. Weekly? We should do this weekly list should be locked in. Y'all want to do these weekly? Absolutely. I honestly feel like, if I'm being honest with you, bro, I don't want to put Malice up here, man, just because he's a dog. But I feel like we should have kept somebody like a Wale or a Mick. Let's look. Let's just make it fair. Because I feel like Clips as a group, I get it. But a lot of people still think Malice is better. Let's vote between Push and Malice one time, bro. Hold up. One time between Push and Malice, bro. One time. We got to vote one of them out. Eliminate. We got to vote. We got to vote them out. Eliminate. Push. Malice. Yeah, we got to get one of them out, bro. Violence. Eliminate. Eliminate. I'm down with more interactives. Yeah, man, me too. I like these. We don't do these often, so if you're watching, we don't do this often, but I thought we could do this today. Quarterly, I got you. I got you on that. I don't think Malice is a solo artist. That's why I'm... And look how y'all cannibalized. Look how y'all cannibalized them. Y'all said, no, don't make me do it. No, Malice. No, don't make me do it. Malice, get him out of here. That's what y'all did. Nah, don't say it now. Monthly power rankings. Ooh, Deontay. I like that. Y'all ready? All right, Malice, you out of here. Who we bringing back? We got to bring one back. We got Wale, Future, Larry June, Joyner Lucas, Rhapsody, Doechii, Big Sean, Mick Jenkins, Joey, Denzel Curry, Freddie Gibbs, and that's it. None of them. Who y'all want to bring back? Shout out to Spike for crew access. Let's go. Who y'all want to bring back? Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for becoming a member, gang. I see a lot more Mick. I see Mick, and it's not the same person. Mick. All right, let's bring Mick back. Bring Mick back. All right, we're going to bring Mick back. Sounds crazy the way Mick back. That sounds crazy. We bringing Mick back. We brought Mick back. Run up the lights for Cuz O'Raoos. Rah, my boy. What up, gang? Y'all gonna kill him again? All right, man. Here's the final vote. Shout out to everybody, too, man. Shout out to everybody. Here is the final vote for the crew. Starting 5 and Big 3. Y'all ready for it? Who takes the 5th spot? Will it be Pusha T? Will it be Ray Vaughn? Will it be Ab-Soul? Will it be Mick Jenkins? I'm going to put a minute on the clock. Y'all got to get y'all votes in. I'm going to put a minute on the clock. We get 1 minute. All right? Y'all ready? Put the minute on the clock. All right. I need 160 votes. Let's get it. Can't be like Renee, but been watching for a while. Shout out to you, gang. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the 10. Andy Pandy, because it's equal opportunity, fam. Like if the people vote for it, that's what we did. Plain and simple. If the people voted for it, that's it. It's not gonna be mandatory. It's just, hey, whoever voted. Thank you so much, Spike for the World. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for your donation. Y'all got 10 seconds, gang. Yeah, I think we'll do a group list too. And it's done. The crew starting 5 has been selected. And we have 3 people left over, which we could clearly see that from this vote, Ab-Soul will be 6, Rayvon will be 7, Mick Jenkins will be 8. So we would have Ab-Soul at 6, Ray at 7, and then Mick Jenkins at 8. All right? That's what it's looking like. The crew starting 5 has been selected at number 1. Clearly, the big 3, we have Kendrick Lamar. Feel free to go ahead and screenshot this too. We got Kendrick Lamar. We got Tyler, the Creator. And we have J. Cole in the big 3. Outside of the big 3, we got Jid. Then we got Pusha T. Now, I'm not big on, like, whatever the order is, it don't matter to me. They in there. Don't matter. Dude, that's debating semantics at that point. Wherever you want to put him, he's better than this one's better than that one, whatever. But that's what we got. Not a bad list, to be honest. Right? Let's see. Soul is him. That push is a respectable pick, at least. Yeah, it is. It's a solid list. I think it was fun. And it was left up to the people. At the end of the day, it was left up to the people. See, even when you make it left up to the people, you can't make everybody happy, bro. I'm not going to mandate something. I'm just leaving it up to the people. We voted. We made the list. Personal opinion as a personal opinion. Facts. Ray and Jid are not more qualified than Megan and Rhapsody, but I also wish people would listen to women. Okay. We listen. I'm listening to everybody. I'm listening to everybody. So we agreed pretty strongly on number 1. There's no sexist agenda at all. Music is music, character is different. Cole and Kenny need to be out, but that's for next week. Shout out to my dog for the 5. I appreciate you. It would be nice if we had at least one song from each person on the list that we could become more aware of from them. Oh, that's nice too. I like that. Will Smith got robbed. All right, man. Listen, I'm gonna post this in our community section. It'd be dope to kind of see this shared, man. I know it's not all frilly, man. I just made it quick. I just wanted to do something with the community so we could have our own voice. And at some point, if the names change or we want to go ahead and do this again, we could definitely do this again. With other things in mind too, man. With other things in mind for sure. Dochi's touching the top 10 for sure. And I feel like if we did a top 10, we could definitely add some more people on the list too. I think that's definitely something we could do. We could definitely do a top 10 as well. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. I probably won't see y'all live tomorrow. I will be putting out a couple of other videos. This will probably be the only video we'll do today, and then I'll put out a couple of videos tomorrow. But since I won't see you, you guys have an incredible 4th of July. Stay safe. I want to react to that to the Prelux. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it because I might be on the road. But I'll be back, man. I'll be back on Monday. Y'all be safe. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank y'all for doing this with me too, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.